Spring is a time where everything just starts to wake up, and you need something so important in your garden just to make sure that the pollinators and bees all come into your garden. So in today's video, we are going to take some of Kershoff seeds that they've gone and gifted us and put them in pots so that they can grow into the most beautiful flowers. We got some beautiful varieties to do, and I think flowers in the garden absolutely look beautiful. On the side of the homestead, I've actually got a whole raised bed just dedicated to flowers. We've got our rose bush here, and we've got a small lavender here, and if you can see closely, we have a bee that is busy going around all the flowers, and that is a beautiful sight. And these guys all in this bed. We got some daisies, and we do have some other different type of daisies there. So not only does the flowers bring in beauty at the homestead, it actually serves a very important part in our garden. And at the homestead, as you know, we grow a lot of fruit trees in pots. So what happens is that we have a whole bunch of fruit trees starting to wake up. They have a whole bunch of flowers, but in order for them to actually fruit, we need pollinators to come in and pollinate them. So that is why flowers at the homestead is very crucial to have planted all around. We don't have enough flowers in the garden. Okay, so we are in the hothouse, and that's where we're going to actually get going. And just to show you, that is the brand Kershoff's, and they have sent us a nice little goodie bag. It's like they knew what I needed. A garden is not complete with having your tools like this, and what I like about that is that if you actually look close, it shows you the centimeters on there. That really does help. Okay, so this is one of the products that was sent, and it's a multi-purpose fertilizer for roses, flowers, shrubs, vegetables, lawn, ground covers, and container plants, which is absolutely perfect because you all know that I grow most of my stuff in pots and containers. But if you look close, it says 515. So that is your 3 component fertilizers. The N is your nitrogen, then you have your P, which is your phosphorus, and then you got your K, which is your potassium. So you'll see that a lot of your bags that you buy for fertilizer will always have some kind of number here, and it will tell you the ratio of your NPK. Very important, because certain plants need certain ratios. The first thing was to get some soil and top up all the pots in order to plant our seeds. My mic then died, so that was a whole video clip that I made with no sound. So just to show you, we've gone and put all the soil in the pots. I have 5 pots because there's 5 different flower seeds, and this is beautiful broken down soil compost from my compost bin that we actually make here at the homestead, and there is a video on that, so go take a look at how we actually create our own compost here. That compost basically fills all our raised beds, our pots, and anything that we need to do like this. So I have filled up 5 pots. So now the next thing is just to put the seeds in the pot. Yeah, so this is our workstation today. Just going to clear some of these seedling trays. So if you're just joining, We were gifted a nice parcel from Kershoff Seeds, and this video is not sponsored. It's just a nice gift that was sent to me, and I was going to plant some flower seeds. So this is absolutely perfect. It's like they could read my mind. We've already done all our spring and summer crops. They are busy germinating here, and some have already popped up. But what we haven't got a lot of in the garden is flowers. So I'm going to just quickly tell you about the flowers. All of these flowers can be potted and put in trays spring and summertime, and they all basically can be at a depth of 1 millimeters deep when you put your seeds in. And when they are ready to take out and put in your raised beds or in your garden, they say 25 centimeters spacing in all directions. Each one has a different amount of days that the flowers follow, so that is the only difference in here, but all of them germinate between 10 to 20 days. So what do we have here? Well, they've given us green mist, and I absolutely love this. I've grown this before, so this is how I do it. You guys can do it the way you guys wish to do it, but this is basically how I would normally do it. So I've put some perlite in the mixture of my topsoil compost that I make at the homestead, and then I just put some of the bought store 30 DM compost. I'm just giving it a good mix, and I just get some water and I just wet the surface. It's a little bit easier to put the seeds in, and I just like this method. Okay, once you've done that, you're all good to actually start putting your seeds in here. Don't forget to label them. Something that I didn't do right in the beginning of my homestead journey, I had to learn the hard way. I was so excited to actually plant all the stuff that social media was actually telling me to plant, not realizing that when the time came to harvest, it wasn't crops that I would actually enjoy. So if you're doing a vegetable garden, just word of advice, grow things you guys are going to eat, not what social media says. But for flowers, we grow flowers not because of its beauty, but because it just brings in the bees and all these pollinators that is needed for the garden. And here at the homestead, we try and build a beautiful ecosystem. You have butterflies, you have bees, you have insects, you've got everything just flying in and out, and it's probably the best time in the garden is when you see life just doing its thing, nature just doing its thing. So I am going to do the first part, but before I forget, I'm going to go and quickly get a pen so that I can make the labels and not forget to actually label my stuff. Okay, that was pretty fast. So the first one we're going to do is the green mist, my favorite one. So this is the green mist, and what I'm going to do is that I'm just going to put a few on the top. I'm just going to put some soil on top. And then we'll just water it all at the end. Okay, next one we're doing Billy Button. They look quite cute. The billy flower will take between 100 and 120 days to flower. That's quite long. And they grow up to about 90 centimeters high. Next one is Pixie Bell. They look absolutely beautiful. Such a weird little flower. It takes 60 to 70 days to flower, and they can grow up to 70 to 80 centimeters tall. Two more to go. Next one is the Bride, and this absolutely looks like a bride. So beautiful white flower, and it takes 10 to 20 days to germinate. Perfect. All of them take 10 to 20 days to germinate. Days to flower 40 to 60 days, and they grow up to 100 centimeters. Okay, so these are the ones that kind of like dry, and they look like marigold seeds. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, the last one is called, I'm not going to be able to say this correctly, but it's Discus Lacefield. Did I say that right? And 50 to 60 days to flower, and they grow up to 60 to 70 centimeters in height. Just like pepper seeds. Don't know where I put my labels, so I'm just going to put it on here until I can find my labels. So I've decided that I'm going to probably put these guys here. They'll still get some sun, but not direct sun. And right now I'm just going to water them in a little bit. So we have just finished putting all the seeds in our pots, and that is from Kershoff Seeds. Thank you so much for sending us that parcel. It has really helped getting our spring flowers started for summer, and I can't wait to actually see them start popping up and growing, so that when we do take it out, we can put it into our beautiful garden. So that is it. We have done our spring flower seeds, and we just need to wait for it to all pop up. Guys, go to your nearest nursery, grab yourself 2, 3, 4, 5 Kershoff seeds and start your spring seedlings, because it's that easy, and enjoy watching them grow so that you can plant them into your garden. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe so you don't miss out on any more of our planting plans and that, and we will definitely see you in the next video.